Well, it's one of the most intriguing dynamics, whether they would have felt that Plasigua had he been available, but first ever Tanzanian to play for Kaizer Chiefs. If he hasn't yet played, as ball falls here for Silva! He's got the golden touch, and Chiefs hit the front in the 7th minute.
He's picked up where he left off last season. It was some neat work down the right-hand flank from Vilakazi, stitching together great passes and movement. It's the tall man up front.
It's always been relentless in harrying the opposition backline whenever they do get on the ball, making it very, very tricky to find an outlet. 2-0 away to Cape Town Spurs.
Thus far, Grant, seeing a Kaizer Chiefs that look very assured.
Coach during their first appearance in the top flights and actually helped guide them to a very admirable 5th place finish. They weren't far off the playoffs either. We need to test Kaizer Chiefs. Cross delivered in by Ibrahim Sidat. Another of those that has plenty of experience at this level, is actually very, very familiar with this venue. This is where he's most dangerous. On set-piece duty, put it towards the back post. It's a wicked delivery that was run out for the corner as he had intended. Right, challenge really well there, does Vilakazi. Setting it up for Lobo and out on his step. Good challenge. Kruger for Wandile. And that's a little flick there, not bad. Wanted to improvise in the box, but really proud of their 3rd place finish, considering that they were behind, and yes, significantly behind as that one goes over. But focus on the other end of the field, where Partman has brilliantly located Vilakazi on the edge of the area. Is a corner, getting it to come down again. Vilakazi trying to sneak it through rather, and he is eligible to play against his parent club, but work permit issues keep him out of the squad entirely today. Is Ethan Chislett. He's getting away there from Malachi, who was forced to foul him. They'll like the position of this free kick, gives him plenty of options. Chance for indicating where he'd like it played. Chislett leaving it for Vilakazi. He's put it into a great area, but Tantino was brave and claims.
Yeah, needed the goalkeeper to be brave there. It's a delightful ball just in behind the defence there from Vilakazi.
Better of him. Silva somehow kept it alive here. Chislett. Vilakazi. Gets it towards goal. Quickly released. Substitutions has been upended rather violently by Lobu, who does have a penchant for getting stuck in.
Referee was well.
Movement up ahead of him. Back to goal is done well here, but laid off. And it's fallen quite kindly back for him. Oh!
At midfield, made the forward pass, and Lobo.
He'd be able to make off the bench. Man has scored 3 goals in 8. Lovely first time pass from Batman. Chislett. Duba seemingly indicated that he was impeded. That's Batman. On that note, I must say Kaizer Jr. very coy in the tunnel when I bumped into him. I said, any surprises waiting for the Chiefs faithful? And kind of just gave up. Frosler, Chislett, and Duba. Now Frosler drives Shoots it towards goal. Ties it in. The substitutes well positioned to profit from that pairing. Well, the pressure had been building over the last few minutes. And Kaizer Chiefs get their reward.
And one of the easier goals he'll score, Wandile duba. But it's all about the position.
Is pounced upon it. Duba! Shot for a second! And it's in! Wandile duba has come off the bench and has netted twice in 20 minutes.
And that was an excellent Kaizer play there. An extended spell of possession, and as you've asked the question, can they turn it into something? That's exactly what they've done. It was Manyani with the decisive pass. It was Mabua that picked it up in the midfield, and eventually Duba
And they make something happen from the flank. It's not the best crosser. Ethan Chislett gets hold of it. Bartman. Now Chislett. The sporting director, Rasta Kapuweza, trying to the man. On in his place comes Kafilin Molbo. Straight off the ball here, and this will be a free kick for Kruger United. Great area.
we're just not
changes drastically. Zidane! Peterson equal to the efforts.
We spoke about his lethal effort there.
65 minutes was his longest contribution last season.
Yeah, that's one start at the end of the season you mentioned earlier, Grant.
Steps away from the challenge does Onyane, and he's floated this through beautifully for Vilakazi. How he would love to seem to have hurt himself in the process. Here's Twala. Something materializing in the box for Zwane, but couldn't fire off an effort with very